All right, I'm going live. We'll pretend I didn't even go live earlier because I didn't have my mic on. In fact, I'm going to double check. Yep, make sure my mic's not on.
There you go.
Make sure this stuff works.
You're good.
Nope, that's... Can you see that properly, Randy? No?
It's backwards.
So, boom. Okay. Now I have to think
There you go.
backwards. So I'm gonna do some binary light codes, and I'm gonna
Read
just
it. Read it like a book.
I'm gonna
Tell me to read it.
jump right into this. And if you're following me, hopefully you get notified and jump on because it's kind of late, and maybe you're watching the lunar eclipse right now. I was just watching it a minute ago. I don't fully understand watching it for a long time unless you're actually like, receiving codes from the moon, which makes sense. Are you on it? Is that why it shows one person?
Maya.
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Yes, it's your.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna use my wand.
Yeah, let's do it for us.
Huh?
Let's do it for us.
You can hear it though.
Yeah.
Okay. Have my mic on.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Something that I can capture when I save the video since nobody was on here. Can I read it? Oh yeah. 101011110 1100 1001 0111 0100. And the activation phrase for this: I release all that no longer serves me. I am purified, free, and renewed. Let's do Eclipse Quantum Shift. Eclipse Quantum... Oh, you wrote on it. Now my hands are all over it. So my wife wrote this one. She's the only one watching this anyways. Yeah? We're doing full moon eclipse magic together. What the heck, TikTok? They just don't push me out to anybody. Weird. I know I'm not technically blacklisted, but why did I get live access?
Interesting.
Anyways, Eclipse Quantum Shift. I shift into my highest reality. My timeline is realigned in perfect harmony. 111001110 10001101 01011010. Accelerates quantum leaps and timeline shifts. Clears distortions, illusions, and false programming. Aligns with the highest possible version of reality. It's pretty powerful stuff, especially with the eclipse going on. I would imagine just amplifies the effects of the binary light code. Hi, what's up? Thank you for joining. A little surprised that there haven't been. I just started. It's like I got live abilities for some reason. I'm not sure why I got live abilities. I didn't ask TikTok for it. I don't have 1,000 followers yet on this channel, but I got live abilities somehow. Maybe I hacked the matrix using my codes. So I'm here for it. Decided to stay up late, even had a little caffeine just to give me a boost while I hang out and do some live binary light codes. So welcome. These are activations, and these ones are specifically designed around the eclipse and using that amazing energy that is available to quantum shift and leap into timelines that exist and are already here for us to leap into. So the activation phrase for this one, if you weren't here for it, before I move on to the next one, is I shift into my highest reality. My timeline is realigned in perfect harmony. I'll go ahead and... What? The number again? Sure. So the number for this one, you can see it. 111001101 10001101 01011010. I don't know if do you guys feel anything? Like I would love some feedback when I'm doing these live, because that would be really cool if anybody's watching this and you feel some sensation, because I'm pretty aware myself and I feel things. Like I feel like an electrical impulse or something travel through the avatar, my body, usually starting in my head and then traveling down. We're going to go on to the next one, which is a lot of people are all about manifesting and stuff when it's around full moons, or seeing their previous intentions come into bloom, right? So this one is manifesting under the Eclipse gateway. My wife wrote some of these. She has great handwriting. She doesn't think she does, but she wrote them, so it's a little bit hard for me to read them on here. I smeared it. It's my fault. So welcome. I'm going to do this next one. And before I say the code, because I do love saying it out loud, if you don't know this already, when you say affirmations or when you sing things and you do things to reprogram your operating system and your subconscious, the sound waves, frequency, travel through your skull and enter your subconscious in a totally different way than like writing something down or thinking it in your mind. I love to have any and all of you. I'm so grateful that you've jumped on. I know the moon's pretty exciting to watch as well, and I'm kind of odd looking myself. I mean, I'm not the moon. If any of you have like a specific code, because I might be on here for a second if people are for it, you know, if you gather around, you want a specific binary light code for something right now. I may have one on my channel already, but I'm happy to help someone out. If you do, go ahead and throw it in the comments. The activation phrase for this: my manifestations are charged with Eclipse energy. I receive all that is mine now. 11011010 01110001 101000100. I feel like I already did these. I don't know if anybody was here for the first one. Maybe emotional purge. If y'all want this one, full moon purge and emotional release. Hi. It must be late for some of you. It's kind of late for me. If I didn't have caffeine right now, it would feel extra late. But I feel pretty energized. Shiloh, are you saying you would like a specific code, or are you saying it's kind of late for you? Either way, it is late, and I'm happy to give you a specific code. So binary light codes, these are activations that work with the core light matrix or blueprint that knows the perfect, operating blueprint. So putting these codes in is like an affirmation, whereas like if you've used Grabavoid codes before, which are great, they're fun, they're like a numerological affirmation. Helps to have them like repeated and other things to sort of make them work. They'll work anyways, but these are intended to work, like install into the program. So some of my codes are related around health and money and other things, and they're not my codes. I'm a transmitter receiver, just like any other human. Have the abilities. So some of them, like these codes get activated, right, in your program. You might see a lot of things. Code for health. Okay. I've got a bunch of different codes for that. See if my wife will write one up for me right now, and I'll do that for you. So yeah, I might have lost track of what I was saying briefly. I'll just do this one. Full moon purge and emotional release. 101 01110 1100 1001 0111 0100. I release all that no longer serves me. I am purified, free, and renewed. It's my pleasure, Shiloh. I love doing this. It's really fun. Like, I didn't mean to, I don't know, quote unquote pioneer, because I don't know another word for it right now. I didn't invent binary. Neither did the people in the 1600s that tapped into it, right? They received it. So I just, I had a download like 3 years ago and came full circle to that. And it was like, it's not that I had a download about programming myself and my reality using binary code. So then I dug in deeper, and now I have, better technology, more knowledge, more experience under my belt, and really wanted something more advanced than Grabavoy codes and things. So I got these, and I have a formula and algorithm that will produce these for me. And then there are ways to expand and amplify these codes with the binary syntax. I'm not sure how or if I'll be like giving that stuff out publicly just yet. I'll have a formula in the book when I launch that. So for the health code, complete health and vitality. My body is complete, whole, and healthy. I take in nutrient easily, and I experience vitality on a regular basis. I have an activation for this, but like you really just got to know that the intention and the words align with this code, the complete health and vitality code. When I do more formal videos on my channel, then I absolutely give activations with those now. 10111 010 1100 1101 0111 0100. I'd love to hear any feedback. You experience something when a code is activated, or what unfolds afterwards, because that's what I was saying before. When you activate one of these, something like a new program in your operating system, then things tend to unfold and happen to bring you into an alignment with that program. So let's say somebody does like a weight loss code or a fast metabolism code. They might experience changes in their life, in their reality, in their avatar, the body. So they might crave less food and more exercise, or different food. They might see themselves differently in a mirror and see themselves losing that weight. A whole mindset change. That's how it works with any program or any belief that we install. Really, especially at a core level, the things around us have to reflect and align with that new program. I actually do a lot of activation beyond codes. So if you think about Dumbo and Dumbo's feather, like Dumbo grabs onto a feather and he realizes he can fly and he starts flying around, and then he realized he could fly without the feather, but maybe he needed the feather to activate those abilities. You're welcome, LB. I don't know your name other than LB. Vertigo. I'm so glad it worked instantly. That's a good one. I'll put out a video with the Vertigo code as well. There's a little bit for me to catch up on, and I have a whole lot of codes. I've also been messing around with Suno and trying to turn these into legit songs or audios to program with, right? I think it'd be cool. Anyways, so complete health and vitality code. Pretty good one for anybody. I mean, I don't know anybody who wouldn't want to be more healthy and have complete health and feel vital.
Shiloh said she felt vibration.
Oh, okay. Hey, Shiloh. So I often feel a tingling or a vibration. I think that's like a sign, like when you enter something into a program and you feel, or you see something visibly input, or like even when you upload a video on TikTok or something, there's like a little vibration or something that happens. I feel a lot of that stuff with codes. I always have with Grab-A-Boy codes, and it actually gets me kind of excited. It's like a confirmation. I think it's healthy for the subconscious, the conscious part, to program that subconscious with the belief firmly. Because when you feel something, ooh, that worked. And the brain is like noticing that an effect took place, and that always reinforces a program. If you know how programs or new beliefs are formed in the brain, it's kind of a wild visual. It's like two little arms reaching out and grabbing onto each other by the forearm. And when a belief is formed or a new program is installed, I'd rather put it that way, with a lot of emotion or a lot of power, like I feel like these binary codes are super powerful, they bypass resistance, then that they're not like little arms grabbing each other, they're like redwood trees, and then old neuron connections and other things will fall away and disappear. It's magical. If you know of Dr. Joe Dispenza, like people will stand up out of wheelchairs that have had like MS or something, haven't been able to walk forever or maybe their whole life, and something happens so powerfully in their mind. And I don't know that it's just in the brain. That's where we were able to like find and study it. But the mind is a holographic place, just like everything else here. It's like all made of light. So with a lot of emotion and things and that big redwood like tree connection happening with neurons firing and wiring together, absolutely things will change. And you might not even feel it all overnight. Like you could get sick, you could feel drowsy, you could feel a number of things. Maybe you get a burst of energy. A lot of people have a purge if they're new to these things. If you've been going through this, like I don't experience a ton of purges anymore. Like I don't get sick, I don't throw up when I'm going through a strong spiritual or metaphysical or a new program being installed. Some people do, and I feel like just have grace, or give yourself grace. So I love pioneers, and they're even better than that. Like Dr. Joe Dispenza is one of my favorites because of the mind body connection and just proving stuff. Like I'm all about that. I love when people have a real experience. I often suggest like the best way to know something is to invite an experience. You can't really deny a solid experience. I've had wild experiences with the spiritual and metaphysical world, and I can't deny those things after they happen. They happen on a DNA level, and your DNA gets wired a certain way and then shoots out different frequencies. And when that is anchored, like programs are anchored and they're installed, you can walk around a grocery store or anywhere, and you're actually broadcasting signals that wake people up and activate their DNA so that they too can vibrate at those higher levels. And there's some cool stuff. Like I'd love to use this platform to teach some things to people that may not know, or they know and it clicks in a new way, because that's what's helped me get here. My brain, my mind takes in information a certain way, and I gather it in from all of these teachers and gurus and videos, and there's like way better, more brilliant video makers out there than me. I chose to do this. It's like a calling. It just felt like I just like super pulled to do it. At first it was for myself. I wanted like advanced codes. I wanted something beyond Grabavoy, not even just new Grabavoy. So with Grabavoy, like I mentioned, they're powerful. They bypass a whole bunch of resistance. And if you want to know what I'm talking about exactly, it's like all the voices, you could put names and labels on them. They could be whisper entities or something, but like when you say, I make $5,000 or I make $10,000 a day or whatever it might be, or even use an affirmation like wealth, success, you might get some feedback, resistance. Like this one again, just hold a different one. You might get some feedback or resistance about that affirmation, because our brains are wired a certain way, and in the subconscious, or even the survival brain that's supposed to protect you from danger, but it protects you from a lot of other things, will like fight or resist that affirmation. It'll give you a bunch of like error does not compute, you know? So it takes extreme repetition. They still work. Affirmations still work. Like Napoleon Hill, he was damn near suicidal, and he had people coming after him to kill him because of like the stuff he was about to publish and reveal. This was before Think and Grow Rich was revealed. And he walked around a building like 1,000 times or something and just repeated the same thing over and over until he felt a pop. And it's like the program was installed. Well, Dr. Joe Dispenza did a similar thing. Yeah, I'll get you a motivation code. Yeah, we're on it. I love you. Thank you so much. I have these codes, and yeah. Okay. Anyways, so when you install on a program with repetition, most people like give up. It's so hard, or they don't believe. They'll watch The Secret. Their family didn't win the lottery. Like, this shit doesn't work. And then they're like, I can't keep doing this, or they just stop. The discipline muscle, it's a tough one. And they don't continue repeating enough to put that in. So I was very hungry. I'm not the only one, and I'm not the first one to release binary codes. I think I may be the first one in this time to release them to this extent, and to just go full bore. I don't have any bucks to give. So like, if you know, love me or hate me, I'd rather you love me, but let's do this stuff together. Like, I want to pioneer this with people, and I've been through so much in my life that I really care, and I love everyone, and I also don't care what anybody thinks about me. So I think it's a perfect time, and I might be just the right person to bring these things, right? Why not? Why not me? Not special, but why not me? Okay, here's the phrase for this one. I am fueled with unstoppable energy. Motivation flows through me effortlessly. 11010110 100111011 011011000. I felt power just in the phrase. Sometimes it feels like I'm like instantly channeling it when I speak it. Like it'll come out a different way. Well, we're all channeling. That's another thing that I'd love to touch on. The whole transmitter receiver thing. If you're watching this, why not? An opportunity. We don't really have original thought. So when this stuff came to me, it's because I was open enough to channel, and I was on the right frequency to receive. Just like a radio station. Even when we're talking to somebody, it could even be small talk. That's like maybe NPC type level channeling, but it's still channeling. You could be talking to somebody about their grandkids and go off on this whole story. Those thoughts are being received by your amazing transmitter, and the memories and those things are more or less being held in a holographic mind anyways. Any other codes? If anybody wants one. Did you feel anything with that, LB? Hey, Shiloh, putting yourself out there is tough. I will get you something for that right now. It could be like a stage fright type code, but I think there's something even more like there's a dissolving fear, a confidence. Good. Yes. So, a lot of these things, nice, LB, that's awesome. A lot of these things happen for me without me realizing why and what it's building up to. Like, I started shooting videos of myself a long time ago in Southern California when I was door knocking, and I wanted to get better and like dial in on like what do I look like, you know? So I'd shoot a video like sitting in a parking lot and stuff. And at the time I was away from my family and, you know, basically using a gym for showers and all that and living out of a car. So, shit, what was I saying? It's so late.
You're doing videos out here.
Doing videos, yeah. So I was doing videos, and then the subconscious went to work for me and helped me a lot, like improve on my everything. And then I've been doing a lot of videos ever since then. I just have like an urge to teach things and help people program themselves. It's mostly what I'm about. I love sound healing, energy work. That's amazing, Shiloh. It's tough. My wife is a sound healer, energy worker. She uses her voice and she does eye gazing, and she's had clients from around the world. She's also, by human design, she's a projector and she has to be invited. She hasn't really been into it. Like, she doesn't promote herself. She's on here. I love you. I'm trying to ease her into the world. Like, you know, not everybody has to do social media. I feel like this was my place to do this. TikTok. I don't know why. I've just felt most comfortable with TikTok. And not a lot of my family members aren't. My father-in-law is following this page for some reason. We'll see what's up. So, unshakable confidence. I love this one. Okay. Here is the phrase. I radiate confidence. I trust myself completely and express my truth with power. 10111100 11001010 01110101. Yeah, I agree, Shiloh. Her work is profound. We had blood work done. Like, there's this lady I met that has tested like 20 something, no more than that. She's tested a whole bunch of modalities over 20 something years and blood work on all these modalities. And my wife did a session with her, and this lady tested her blood before and after. And it was profound. It was amazing. I would love it if she'd do more. And it's also like she's in her flow and she's doing her own thing. She makes a lot of sourdough bread and she learns a lot about holistic healing and how, and she creates guides. So we're launching her site soon, and she'll be helping a lot of people through these guides that she creates. So they're like PDF downloads. Anyone else on here want a specific binary light code? I kind of went through my full moon eclipse codes early on. Shiloh, my personal advice beyond the binary light code stuff, I was considered a cold calling king at one point. You know, had a lot of experience doing cold outreach and sales in general. And There's I just blanked her name. There's a 5 second rule. Just count down. Don't stop yourself from whatever it is. When you're gonna put yourself out there, if it's a post or a video, just freaking do it. Just hit the live button. If it's live, just go live. If it's a video, and done is better than perfect. So get yourself out there. Most people, like, okay, whatever your insecurity might be that could be blocking you, most people are dealing with that or more. And I would not even I don't know how to just, it's easier said than done, of course. I know a guy that helps in a whole different way than me, and also similar. His name's Gladius Sovereign. If you want to look him up, I see him mostly on Facebook. I've worked with him. I actually met with him earlier today. He will delete, he does group sessions that are very affordable, and he will delete long-time beliefs in a matter of seconds or minutes. It's really cool how he dials in and he uses words and identifying with those beliefs in a conscious way and then deleting them and installing better ones. Really cool. I don't even know if I would be doing this right now if I hadn't done that with him like a year ago, where he helped me delete I am not worthy, I am worthless, I am not good enough. He helped me delete all those. His name's Gladius Sovereign. I would tell you his original name, his name before he changed it, but I feel like that's kind of like disrespectful because his name is what it is now. I think he legally changed it. It's Gladius Sovereign. Exactly as it sounds, like Gladius and Sovereign. And he is a wonderful, super intelligent, like the stuff he's doing is very high tech. If you think this stuff is high tech, I think this is high tech. I think this is some of the highest tech stuff that I've come across, are these non-weighted binary light codes. And Gladius Sovereign is doing equally powerful or more advanced in some ways. Like with what he's doing, it's more evolved. He's been doing it for a while and he's worked with quite a few clients and he's really dialed in and refined and evolved his strategies. And he'll help you delete whatever. Anybody else? Oh, there was a Vertigo one.
It's different than Virgo.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I can't believe it's 2 a.m. here. I feel fairly awake. I drank some coffee, which I don't ever do this late. And I didn't sleep well last night because of like the full moon energy, I think. Anyways, I was up at the witching hour. I sort of wasted it. I'm gonna try to do better about that. I'm up at 3 or 4 in the morning. I'm gonna sit and try to hear from my dead relatives or something. You know? So if there's any other codes somebody wants, and I thought about doing a dissolving fear or I did that one already. I'll do it again. Sure. I mean, that's what we're here for. I had the activation phrase right here. Mm-hmm. So manifesting under the Eclipse gateway. 11011010 01110001 101001000. And the phrase I have for this one, the activation phrase, manifesting under, oh, it's right in front of me. My manifestations are charged with eclipse energy. I receive all that is mine now. A telegram?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I realize I appreciate you all for being on here. I don't know why I have live abilities. It just felt like a glitch, or like maybe one of my awesome codes actually caused that to happen, when I say I'm like pioneering these, I mean it. Like whoever's joining me in this right now, it's kind of fun. Like I would consider myself fairly far along in the mastery of the quantum realm. Mastery's a forever thing, right? I'm excited. I see so many more, like, I want to say, peers. I'm excited to pioneer this with people that are high vibing and conscious, awake, very self-aware. I think it's, yeah. Well, have sweet sleep, okay? Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. I really do appreciate it. Pretty new to all this, and just because I act this way doesn't mean there's no fear involved. I just sort of plow through it. Shiloh. I don't know how to say that. Okay. All right. So this is gonna be similar to other skin related. All right. Let me just take that. Thank you. So this is for you, Shiloh. 1101100110100100100 0110110. And the activation phrase: my skin regenerates in perfect harmony. Balance and beauty are restored at a cellular level. And I would really meditate with this in like red or orange, green light. Yeah. Why not use the lights that are sort of tied to the chakras or energy centers that this deals with. And like I've recommended before, for sure, write it on your water bottle or something to infuse it into your water. It's a great way. People don't know why they sing in the shower, but it's because the water, it's not the acoustics, it's not the great acoustics in the bathroom. It's the water recording your singing, playing it back to you. It's kind of mind-blowing. So, water is a great recorder, and we're made of mostly water. And then, of course, it's all light. So, put this coat on your water. You could sleep with it under your pillow for that subconscious osmosis type input. The colors again were I believe it was orange, and sorry, it's getting late for sure.
Red, orange, and green.
Red, orange, and green. What are y'all doing up so late? Is anybody here looking for binary light codes? I have binary light codes. Is that what you're here for? Does anybody want some? Because if I'm going to be awake, and I do appreciate the few of you on here, like I would love to be serving a purpose for you, or helping others, and then I'm gonna skedaddle, as my Canadian friends would say, and get some shut-eye. I'm sure I'll be back at it again tomorrow, pumping more binary light codes out and shooting more of these videos. It's still a trip to me that I have live abilities. I just was like on there checking some random notifications that I don't normally check, and it said, you can now go live. And I'm like, what? And then I Googled it. It's like, you're supposed to have 1,000 followers. I don't understand. I can't even tell you how all these things work, right? The beauty is it leaves a lot of fun if you don't know how everything works. You don't know what's going to happen. I like to think of things like a video game, and that's what a lot of this, of course, reminds me of automatically. Coding, programming, and all the lingo seems the same. Even in this world, people use the word download, and, well, that's the first one that comes to mind, of course. Ooh. Okay. For those of you who stuck it out and wanted this. The activation phrase for it.
I'll have to get that one.
Okay. Unlocking ancient wisdom. 111-00101 100-10110 000-11010. I am fully connected to the wisdom of the ancients. Divine knowledge flows through me effortlessly. And this is intended to grant access to the Akashic records and ancestral knowledge, enhances intuition, spiritual insight, and deeper inner knowing. Yeah, pretty cool. Indigo or violet. So it's like dark blue, indigo, right? Or violet. This is as close as I have to violet. A whole bunch of my videos deal with that chakra and violet. A whole bunch of these codes.
Read all that.
So, yeah. The methods, I mention a few of them sometimes. I just kick my stand. So you can meditate with this, with the indigo and violet light, visualizing a golden book opening in your mind, right? The Akashic records. Write the code in purple ink and place it under your pillow, like I mentioned, for dream downloads. A lot of insight comes through the dreams. Another way is if you want to chant the activation. For anyone who wants this. It might be different going live at a different hour too. I chose to do it kind of on a whim. And it just felt like I needed to. It's like, oh, you have random live abilities so early on with the channel. This channel's only 9 days old. It's going on 10. Just sort of tracking it. I already know how to do these. I've never like practiced what I preach about, like doing a channel and getting anywhere with it. Because my other channel is more like a personal video diary where I still talk about these same things, but it's less structured. It's more freestyle. So I appreciate you coming on. Shiloh, Mark, anyone else who's joined. And I'll maybe save clips from this. Most likely, I'll just post the same codes I did tonight in their own videos. I like to keep the same format, continuity. I want people to be able to navigate the page, like find a code, maybe even based on color. I didn't start color coding them and stuff until a little ways into it. But I want you to be able to find the code you're looking for and use it. And then I really love feedback. Like, we're all pioneering this. I kind of think of like, oh, okay, like I said, there have been some binary codes that are already out there. Like, think of when Mr. Grabavoy was bringing his codes to people, and he needed a lot of support and people to test those codes and pioneer them and trailblaze with him. And man, it'd be boring to do things alone anyways. It's a lot more fun doing it this way. And as far as I'm concerned, we are in a video game. I like to look at it that way. It makes it easier for me to be grateful. I look around just kind of impressed at the high definition of things and the freedom and the ability to change our actual environment or pretty much anything I can think of in our reality. We can choose a different path in life if we want. We can do, this is what I was planning on doing for sure. I'll do it. Okay, before I leave, before y'all go to sleep, if you're gonna go to sleep, some of y'all are insomniacs if you're up this late. Just kidding. Maybe you need a code for that. I did put like a few sleep codes on my channel. And I think I was supposed to, I might have dropped the ball on the fourth of those. Did I already do this one? I might have already put this one on my channel. That's okay. It doesn't matter. Dream recall and lucid dreaming activation. I love this. My dreams are intense. I have crazy astral travel type lucid dreams. I don't remember all of it as much as I'd like to, so some of these codes have already shown to take effect. And like I said, codes might just, they'll put you into alignment with that program to work. For some people, the gap might be bigger. Can you put that one in the comments? The one that that we did for her?
Yeah, do that one.
Okay.
I have it on there.
All right. 1101 0001 01101010 00111 And then the activation phrase for this: I awaken within my dreams. Every detail is clear and I navigate my dream world with full awareness. Double checking. I smeared it off.
0, 0. Yeah.
Yeah. Here you go. You might want to screenshot it if you can.
I'm typing it out.
My wife is gonna put it in the comments. I'll figure out how to create a moderator. This is good practice, and I appreciate your patience and y'all bearing with me while I figure this out. I want to loosen up. I should be more relaxed. I've seen lives on TikTok. I don't watch a lot of them, but I've seen people on TikTok. And they kind of just chill out. They're just hanging out. I wouldn't watch a lot of them. They're have thousands of people watching. It's just some person chilling, just hanging out. So if I can get a little better at chilling while still staying on purpose, because I'm here for a purpose. I'm not one of those people who do this shit for fun. Definitely not one of those people who just I'm gonna go live, guys. I like hanging out with people like this with purpose and helping others. Otherwise, I don't even hang out with local friends. I'm the kind of friend that will show up and help somebody move or do something for a friend, and then that same friend could ask me to come to a barbecue, and I'm like, I'm gonna stay home. I like being at home with my family. I like the freedom. I've really designed a life, and I'm designing a life that I don't want to vacation from or want to go away from. And like I mentioned earlier, I wanted to advance and speed things up. Affirmations and grab avoid codes weren't enough for me. I'm gonna speed this up. We're producing binary light codes that work with the core program of the perfect light blueprint that already exists. We're gonna input programs one at a time and then watch things unfold. And that's what's happening. It's pretty cool. Some people have told me awesome things about the unexpected money code. Should you throw that one up?
I was going to. Should I do the dream or the deep sleep or really?
If y'all are up this late, you should be getting deep sleep. You can go to sleep. I had coffee, and I'm probably going to pass the fuck out.
I'll do the deep sleep and then money one.
I'll just sit here and eye gaze. Did you know that I activate people with the activated DNA in my eyes when I broadcast through them? Just like a channel, It's just funneling bright, pure light. It's kind of a trip to tell people this, but you're on a lot. There's only a few of you here, and I love that aspect of what I can do for others in activating DNA. Do it without telling, right? I can just sit here and broadcast pure, loving light. When I stare at a screen, I start to look weird, though. Yeah, some people sleep during their live. Like, try to wake me up or some garbage like that, and they just chill and have a bunch of people watching. Some people eat. I've known of someone who likes to watch. I'm sure there's a lot of people. There must be a thing to watch people eat. Because otherwise, why the heavens would people do it? It's so funny to me. I don't even want to watch myself eat. I just enjoy it. I close my eyes and enjoy it. Let my taste buds really have it. All right. This is for you. You too. Deep restorative sleep activation. I surrender to deep restorative sleep. My body heals, my mind resets, and I wake up fully refreshed. 101110011100011001110. 0110110110. So enjoy that deep, uninterrupted sleep. And if you want to know which colors to meditate with or whatever, indigo and red. This is dealing with the third eye and root chakras. All right, I'm gonna shut her down.
Money?
Oh, the money. Okay, we can do the unexpected money code. People love this one. They've had some cool experiences. This is what brought me like half the followers on my channel already. So the unexpected money, the grab avoid one has always worked. I've had cool experiences, and that's like an affirmation. So the unexpected money code that I have, the binary, is an activation, right? So someone said that the change on their desk jumped towards their phone. That's cool. They were going to grab a pen to write that code down. Another person said a whole bunch of expensive lights they've been trying to manifest for their business were paid for it. And then another person said they used the code and they had an email like 2 hours later saying that their rent was paid for through June. Pretty freaking sweet. Some other people mentioned success was trying to get their feedback. The cool thing about all that is it reinforces for others. So and it helps refine. So let's say a code could be refined a little bit. We want these to be the ultimate bypass. Like cheat codes. I don't like to say cheat because it's not cheating. This is your video game. Might as well program it the way you want it to be. So I don't see any cheating in that. The perfect blueprint of light wouldn't allow cheating anyways. It would reject such codes. So that's just a word. Maybe I need to work on detaching or redefining what that means to me and choosing a different word to attach to. So there's got to be a better. They're like cheat codes. If you're thinking about a video game, I had a lot more fun in some video games using cheat codes. Unexpected money code 11100000010. Someone said they're going to tattoo this. That's cool. I probably will too. Money flows to me from unexpected sources. I am always provided for. And then if you check out my channel, there's a money flow, steady flow that I would combine with this. Yeah, it's late. I don't ever stay up every once in a while. Not very often. Yeah, sometimes ground zero or rock bottom is just like the ultimate place to build from. Put all the faith into it, Shiloh. Put all the faith. This is just one. Check out my channel. I encourage you to. And sharing is caring in this case, I think. I'm not one of those self-promoters. And I like and follow and share so that I get bigger and more followers. I really want to help people. So sharing is caring if you know the right people. And all the people are the right people. I don't think it really requires a belief for these codes to work. That's the whole point, is it bypasses resistance. What's your subconscious, or like what's your programming gonna say about ones and zeros? No, we can't have those ones and zeros. Like what kind of feedback or resistance? No, we won't even ask those questions. It's cancel. So yeah, without resistance, what are the endless possibilities? You can put in whatever programs you want. It's not like your system can't handle it. We have 12 strands of DNA with a whole bunch of senses buried inside them. 256. So there's plenty of room.
Crazy.
They can't even build a supercomputer to match what our brains are like. I think the closest they've ever come is that new Marjana chip, which is freaky. It's kind of cool, but it's a little freaky.
More codes. We can use the bathroom.
Sorry, no, I was just getting fidgety.
Oh, okay. Any more codes?
All right. I don't think anybody wants codes, or they would be commenting, right? If you wanted a binary light code specifically for you in your life right now, you probably would have commented, right? Thank you. Love y'all for watching. And those that didn't, I still love you too. But have a great rest of your night and sleep sweet.